Hi friends, it's Jessie here. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. For today's video, we're going to be going over everything I earned from Etsy and YouTube in the month of July. I'm going to figure out what I need to pay out in expenses, what I need to pay out in taxes, and after all of that is taken care of, whatever's left is going to be my take-home pay for the month. So if you were interested in seeing what I earned with my side hustle in July, just keep on watching. Alright my friends, my apologies for the terrible lighting in this video. We are about to get a killer storm, but I didn't want to put off filming this anymore. It is just about time to start wrapping up July, finishing everything out. And in order to do that, I need to close out my small business budget, which is what you're going to see here. So I have in front of me this monthly budget worksheet. This is a printable from my Etsy shop. It is in the Anchors Away pattern that I released for July. And this is what I'm going to use for my small business budget. So I have a couple of different elements that make up my small business. I have my Etsy shop where I sell my budget printables, and then I also have the money that I earn here on YouTube. I have advertisements. I'm sure you've seen them if you watch my videos, the start of my videos as well as throughout the video depending on the length. And I earn a little bit of money from those ads, from Google AdSense, and then of course anything that I earn from Etsy. So we're going to talk about all of my income for the month, any expenses that I have. Obviously, being that I run my own business, I have to pay taxes. Nothing is taken out automatically. I have to do that all separately. So we're going to figure that out today. I have a very small business. I don't bring in a lot of income. I don't have a lot of moving parts to my business, so it'll all fit on this one page and it's super quick and easy. So this is just how I do things. I have said it before and I'll say it again. Don't come to me looking for tax advice because I have no clue what I'm doing. I'm just kind of figuring it out as I go. None of this is advice. As my little disclaimer says, you know, this is just me kind of showing you what I do. So let's talk about the income. So I have Etsy set up to pay me once a week. It deposits on Monday and it comes into my bank account by Tuesday. So I consider Tuesday my payday, and Etsy pays me after they take all of their fees. So I don't need to figure that out here as part of my expenses because I have that taken right off the top of all of my income. So my first paycheck from July came on July 6th. It was from Etsy, and the amount that I earned, I don't work with estimated numbers because my income fluctuates so much. I never really have any idea what sort of income to expect, so I don't estimate anything. I wait until the end of the month when everything has come in, and then I kind of figure everything out. So the amount that I earned on 7/6 was $68.10 from Etsy. My second paycheck was on the 12th, also from Etsy, and the amount that I earned that week was $14. Nope, I'm skipping ahead. $35.96. On the 19th, I got paid from Etsy again. And this time it was $14.38. So as you can see, it fluctuates a lot, and it's not a lot of money coming in all at once. I make just a small amount of money from my budget printables, but I love that I can earn this money because I'm making the Etsy printables for myself anyway. Like, all of these budget printables I use for the most part, so it's not a ton of extra work just to go ahead and list them. And people seem to really like them, and they're really helpful for people, so it's kind of a win-win. They get great budget printables that they can use every month, and I get a little tiny bit of income. Alright, then on the 21st, I got paid from Google AdSense. So the way that AdSense works is I'm paid a little bit for the ads that run in my videos, and it pays on a month delay. So the paycheck that I received in July was for all of the ads that ran on my videos in June. So the amount that I earned from Google AdSense for my YouTube videos was $280.53. And then I had one more paycheck from Etsy on the 26th. I won't get paid again until the 1st of August, so that income will count towards my August budget. So this was the last paycheck of the month for me then, and it was $89.70. So that was everything I earned. Like I said, that's after Etsy took their fees, so I don't have to worry about that. So let's go ahead and add it up. I got my calculator here, so $68.10 plus $35.96 plus $14.38 plus $280.53 plus $89.70. I earned a total of $488.67. So, like I said, I'm not earning a ton of money from my small business, but every little bit counts. I really appreciate this little bit of money that comes in every month. It just helps out a little bit with some bills and other odds and ends, but I don't get to keep this full $488.67. I have to pay for any expenses. Doesn't cost a lot of money for me to run my business, but anything that it costs to run my business, I have to take off the top of this, and then also I have to pay taxes because it's not taken out automatically. I have to do that myself. I don't earn enough to pay quarterly taxes, so I just save up the money throughout the year, and then when I file my taxes, I pay it then. So in terms of expenses for July, I actually didn't have any. I've set up all of my like regular recurring bills to be annual payments now, so I didn't need to pay anything like that. You know, my Canva membership is an annual payment now. My Adobe that I use is an annual payment now, and none of that came out in July. I didn't need to purchase any camera equipment or any office supplies or anything. So there were no expenses other than my Etsy fees, which, as I mentioned, came off the top, so I don't have to worry about that. So the only thing I need to figure out then is taxes. And the way that I do it is I take my total income minus expenses, which, like I said, there were none this month, and I take 30% of that and I set it aside for taxes. And then when I file my taxes, I have that money set aside should I need it. So I'm going to take that $488.67, which was the total that I earned for the month of July, and I take 30% of that, like I said, so that is $146.60. I always round up to the next dollar, so for taxes, I'm going to set aside $147, and that will leave me then with whatever I kind of take home for the month. So I take that $488.67, I subtract the $147, and that means that my take-home pay this month was $341.67. So if I take that $488.67, I take away the taxes, I take away what I took home for the month, that leaves me with my zero-based budget. So the only thing that's left to do then is go ahead and set the cash aside for taxes. The way that I do that is using a little binder that I have here. I have an envelope. I just keep the cash locked away in my safe, and that's that. So far in 2022, I have set aside a total of $846. And so for July, we're going to set aside another $147. So 120, 40, 45, 46, 47. So I'm just going to add that to my envelope here. If we take the 846 that we had and we add another 147, that means I should have $993 total set aside. So let me just count this up really quickly and make sure that is what I have. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 20, 40, 60, 80, 900, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 993. So that is that. This will go back into my safe for safekeeping until I file my taxes. And because I didn't have any expenses, typically if I have any expenses throughout the month, what I will do is I'll put it all on a credit card, and then I will just take the money for expenses at the end of the month and pay that credit card. I don't have to worry about that. That means this $341.67 rather, is mine to add to my family budget. So that is what I will do with that. And that is my small business budget for the month. Real short, sweet, and to the point. I like to keep it as simple as possible, because if I overcomplicate it, Lord knows I'll screw it up, and then I'll end up not having what I need set aside for taxes, or I will forget something, or something will slip through the cracks. So that's my short and sweet small business budget. That's everything I earned in the month of July. Not a lot, but every little bit counts, and I just want to take this moment to thank all of you, because I would not have any of this if it wasn't for you watching my YouTube videos. Every time you watch an ad, you know, that contributes to my income here. Every time you buy one of my Etsy printables, that contributes to my income. I wouldn't have anything if it were not for you guys. So know that I appreciate you so, so much. If you like this video, would you please give it a big thumbs up? That really helps out my channel. Leave me a comment down below. That helps me out as well. I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to subscribe. I post new budgeting and lifestyle content here on my channel every single week. I'd love to have you come back and check out my other videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.